That's not my headphones. There we go. These are my headphones. What's going on, family? I'm sorry I couldn't. This is last minute, and I'm sorry I couldn't go live last night. But alas, I was on a Zoom call for watercolor and inking. It's like a sort of a workshop where I made this. I don't know if it focuses well, but yeah. So I did a line drawing of Lula Ray, the lovely Lula Ray, and then I brought that to the class to do some painting on it. I'm trying to get into the, like, I've never been comfortable working in color in general. I always like working in pencil or pen, and then that's it. When it comes to color, I always just like sort of stumble and fall out of steam. But anyway, so we're getting back at it tonight. So this was where we started. So we created our first version of that, which is okay. Started adding some light inside, add some like funny elements to it, and this is where we are now. And I kind of like this. Like, I'd be happy to submit it. Well, we kind of did, and the client likes it, but we're gonna try. I beg your pardon. We're gonna try something a little bit not different, but we're gonna change up a couple of things and see what happens. Specifically, the gradient. We're changing out the color. My gradient, like my setup at work is different to my setup here. So like all the windows are in different places. So it takes like an extra second to find shit. But yeah, anyway, so we're considering changing this color to that bright. It's okay, but nah, that color kind of sucks a bit. Ooh, hang on. Oh, wrong one. That's the wrong one as well. Why the fuck is this not being selected? Of course, it's silly sausage, Samuel. Right. It's because it was because I forgot it's an inside inner stroke. What happens if we pull that along to about there? What if we changed this blue to the... Nah. I tell you what, let's make a duplicate. You can hide the... Why isn't that... That should be in the reference folder. Well done, Samuel. We'll make that 4A. Alright, mate, chill out. Tell you what we will do, though. We'll quickly move those up, because I reckon at some point I'll move along to make another version. Do you know what? Realistically, I should actually probably just move all of this shit along to like there. Here we go. Yeah, that'll work. And move all that shit along. Mate, this beard is becoming majestic now. It's gone past. It's going past Kratos, God of War 4, and now it's turning into just majesty. Anyway, so let's create version 4A. So we're gonna take. We tried it a second ago, and I don't think it worked, but we're gonna create it just to illustrate it to the client. What happens if we do this color instead? Nah. Do you know what? For some reason, having it there kind of works. Ah! Come on, Samuel. Behave yourself. I don't really want to change that because it's such a beautiful color right here. Well, I mean, we don't have to change it because it's still going to be there, but because it's still in version 4. I'll tell you what, we'll send that as a snapshot to, pardon me, the client right now, just so we can see it. Stand by. I'm just sending something on Facebook. What the fuck is this? I don't even know who you are. Go away. All right. Anyway. Where is it? Actually, like. I think I kind of like this one the most because it's got the richness of the purple here, but it's also got the it creates much better depth here. But we'll see what the client thinks. So what we'll do is for now I'll continue working on this version. So I'll make that version 5. And we'll keep working. But you know what? I say we'll keep working on it. Like, there's a part of me that's thinking we should just try and push this to delivery now, because, yeah, like it's not like I can't be bothered to add more. But honestly, I'm not too sure what else I would add that would make it better. Put it that way. Hang on. Yeah, okay, so I want both of those open, but we can minimize them. Right, but yeah, so now we're at this stage. I've got to figure out, should we add, can we add anything, and should we add anything? Like that's the real question here. So things that we know about the client, the very talented Trash Panda James. Oops. He's really keen on working out. He's a very gifted IT person. He's CTO material, that kind of dude, right? And not the kind from Mr. Robot. This guy actually knows his shit, like full on. Which, coming from an artist who knows fuck all about it, it's not quite selling it, but just go with me. He does. He works out a lot. He's a gamer, IT guy. I think there are a couple of other bits, but yeah, what do we add to this that doesn't that is like, what can we add where it's only going to add something and not be a detriment, like lead away from the eye? I think we could put in a whole bunch of logos. No, not logos. I'm thinking, what if we put maybe a bunch of keyboards and mouses into this TPJ? It will make things a little bit busy. Maybe we could put it into this ring instead. But again, it will just be light overlay, so it's not going to be like, wow, here's a mouse. Yeah. And I tried adding some highlights to this character, and it looked okay, but to be quite frank, it looked like this guy was just all oiled up, which... I mean, we can do it, but you know, there'd be at least one or two raised eyebrows, just like, really, Sam? You wanted to oil up a panda? A trash panda? Huh? But, you know, I thought we could put at least a couple of these, at least some white highlights here, just to add, like, there's this thing that my old lecturer at university, he'd say you need to add things that really pop. And it's like these little white bits and these little bits here that make things pop, makes things happen. You know what I mean? So we could put one here, but I think it can't actually be oval. I think it would have to be oval in parts and then jagged on the rest of it, just to suggest the idea of like fur. Or it has to be like slightly rough, just a wee bit. You know what I mean? So like something a bit like, I don't know. Something well, okay, that looks like dog shit, but something to that effect. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, we can't, like I said, we can't make it look just oval because, you know, it will look like plastic wrapping, and I ain't about that. What the fuck? Oh, I know what I've done. Okay, P. We'll add that, and then but we'll blend the two together like that. Maybe. Yeah, see what I mean? It just looks a bit shite. I mean, even if we put it there, maybe if we like whatever we do, we'd have to choose the right color to make that work. You know what I mean? Like, this is the problem. Adding at what point do we add are we adding too much? Do you see what I'm saying? That's the real problem here. So whoa! Actually, no, we do want that, but we just don't want the stroke. There we are. And then we just want to change the fill color to something a little bit lighter. We don't want it brilliant white. Maybe if we just make it... There we go. What if we made it just like that instead? And then we add that. That might not be bad. Let's run it for now, see what happens. So maybe we need to do the opposite of what we've done with the shading, where it's always been like really... It's curves. It's literally Beziers and curves. But maybe we can just add just some slight bits of... just some jaggedness, jagged highlights. Which might be a bit confusing to the eye, I don't know. But let's run it and see what happens at least. And maybe the client will overrule me and be like, I like that, use it. And, you know, the artist in me be like, no, don't. But the other artist in me will just be like, yes, do it. What a load of rubbish. Anyway. We'll see. So we got one there. We could put a couple of bits. I think we could put a couple of like similar highlights here, maybe. Just put a little bit, maybe in there. In fact, to do that, I tell you what we need to do is we need to do this again. Banner items. I'm going to change the music snip. Unlock, dickhead. I'm going to change this to... where's the duplicate? Copy. Paste. Duplicate, not a reference, I think. Free from file. Bring your own music. Transform. Center to screen. Yeah, that works for now. Let's roll with that. But we'll bring... This is BYOM as opposed to BYOB. All right. Okay, so the point of this is now... Okay, we're in V5. Eyebrow lighting. All right, so beard. Beard, you'll go above beard shading, I suppose. Um, maybe we'll do it to about here. Right. Now, what we'll do is we beard. Okay, so what happens if we do that? Yeah, I think I know what it's gonna do. Jesus, how many fucking things is it gonna make? There we go. But we want to kill the stroke because all right, good. So that's all one thing. Right now, all we got to do is just choose the right. Actually, all we got to do is this. I think that's a bit much. But yeah, how's everyone else doing? What's made us all smile today? That is the question. Actually, I think if we're lucky, we can just do this. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. So if we kill those two, we can join that, and then we'll get rid of the stroke. And what we'll do is let's do about there. And the cool thing is we can sort of, like within certain discretion, we can kind of like overlap pieces like that. I'm not. I might like that. I'm not sure. What we could even do is actually, do you know what? Let's do it again, but instead, actually do this. Yeah, we can do these sort of effects, which is kind of cool. Uh, this is all kind of confusing at first, but just bear with me. It will make sense eventually. Actually, I want to make sure I'm not getting fucking confused myself. I won't need that bit. Yes, I will need that piece, so I'll just get rid of that. And we'll get rid of that as well. So J, lose the stroke. You can see what I'm doing. I'm basically taking the exact coordinates of the beard. I'm duplicating it over the top, and then I'm carving into it, and then making that as a lighter color. So I'm duplicating the original shape, carving into it, and then making that a lighter color. But because it's a duplicate, it sits exactly on top. There's no horse shit of trying to deal with making sure all the things are in the right place, because the duplicate from the base. I hope I've explained that pretty well. I think I have. I don't think I need to do this bit. All I've got to do is I select that bit, and then I'll delete that bit. And then if I select these two, there we go. That works, but there's something very odd going on there with the path simplify. Now, this is fine. I just hope yeah, see, the only problem with that is it's kind of fucked this slightly. Where'd it go wrong? Oh, I know why. Let's... we add a plus to this bit, and we get rid of these two. If you do Control J. Now, if we try merging these two together, it shouldn't be quite as destructive. So yeah, so we got a little bit of a ball lake going on here, but to be quite frank, I think I'll live. Yeah, so we'll just do. In fact, no, let's just simplify it. I was going to remove them entirely, but again, that might just be too much of an effort. Yeah, that'll do. As long as it's the same shape, cool. And to be honest, I might turn around and be like, nah, fuck this noise, and just like delete it all, but we'll see. Nah. All right, so what? 1, 2, 3. What's that doing up there? Oh, that's right. Okay. That's just a bit of messy shit. In fact, I just need to double check I know what everything is here. Aha. See, there's always going to be these sort of small bits of floating geometry whenever you do, like, these sorts of cuts. But now we can say beard lighting. Do you know, I think we've accidentally sort of walked into the realm of it's just detracted from the piece now. That's not bad, that there. As long as it's not quite so in your face, it just might work. Tell you what we'll do. So we'll add that there, because in the future, if I decide, nah, fuck that, I don't like that bit, I can literally just do a pen join there and then cut that bit out. That's an option. We could add just a little bit of detritus here, just for a moment. You see what I did there? I feel kind of bad because you guys can't hear the music that's on my Twitch soundtrack at the moment. You should be able to hear it, but you just can't for some reason. But because the music's all right on here. Don't get me wrong, it's not exactly Eric Clapton, but it's decent. Um, let's add. Nope. Let's leave that the way it is. I tried adding in a sort of a lighter purple right on the edges here, but it just didn't really take my fancy. We could try adding some shading into here a bit, but I don't think it's necessary. Because we could take this color, put just a little something in there, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth the trouble. Let's actually turn these white and see what happens. Way too much. Way too much. Yeah, do you know what? I think we're going to go for it. I need to? Sick. Guess I don't need to. We could try adding some of this jagged stuff here, right here. So, for example, let's add something here. Add some of that and some of that, and join that shit together. Why you? What the fuck? Oh, what the hell? What in the Lugaman Island is? Ah, it's because it's Maybe if we join these two first. There we go. That's better. That's not bad. I think I dig it. I think I can dig it. Whoa! Can't dig you two though. You can fuck right off, mate. So we'll do here. Let's do yep, 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 and but check this action out. We could even put one of those fucking cliche battle scars over the eye, but that's too much. Oh, bless. Those are two little cuties. But yeah, sorry. Back to it. Let's keep going. I think I might scale these up a little bit. Because I can. Because bite me, that's why. No. Sorry, you don't need to bite me. It's okay. Let's kill that. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see what that looks like on the in the big. Let's see what that looks like in the big picture. Oh, I beg your pardon. Let's try moving it down a little bit. Give it a bit more room to breathe. Ah! God, why isn't there a way where you can literally just scale within the specified active points as opposed to the whole fucking thing? Well, I know there's... I think... Does transform work? Scale each? Okay, so that does work. But still. Like, if I push V... Yeah, it does. If you do V, it does the whole thing. And I don't want it to do that. Anyway. Let's do the same with these ones. Well, first of all, let's get rid of these because they're just a waste of time. Yep. That plus that plus that. Yes, yes. That's actually relatively handy knowing that that's there. So scale. But what we'll do is we'll pull that back. So there we go. Kind of like that. Client might turn around and hate it, but I like it. So there. He's looking closer and closer to a pirate every day because these just look like blades now. Which is kind of cool. We'll see. Ah, fucking hell. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get rid of that one. Ah, fuck. What did I just do? Oh, well, screw it. It doesn't really have to be joined. It'd be nice if it was, but I gotta go to all this bullshit trouble to like fucking grab the anchor. See what I mean? If I do Control J, yeah, I'll grab the two at the same time. If whatever. Anyway. I'll put this out on Instagram, see what people say. Yeah. Wonder what Instagram's going to come back with. It'd be nice if someone's awake and could give you some feedback, but I don't know. I think we can dare to make these just a little bit, whoops, just a little bit brighter. Just a little bit. It's looking a little bit grey as well, this whole thing. So this, I wonder if I can brighten it up just a little bit. That's too much. Still a bit too much. "10:30. I should probably think about kicking off in about 10, 20 minutes. Something like that. I don't know. We're going to come in at 10 tomorrow. Oh, that's a thing. I can't say no to a bit of that. 1 second. Oh, damn. Woof. What happens if we just delete these two? Well, those two definitely don't work just on their own. I don't know. I think these jagged edges are just slightly eyesores. Not eyesores, but they're just not quite there. I tell you what I did want to do. I did want to add like a little bit of something down here. So let's try that. Let's do this. A little bit of that. See, that's kind of fun. I like that. And I was thinking of doing that for fucking ages. So that stays. I just got to figure out how to do that for the rest of the piece as well. In fact, I might make that a bit larger. Not too big though, because otherwise it'll like it's got to stick to the form. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could try changing this up just a little bit. What I mean is, if we put more like a... Instead of making it entirely oval, a bit like that, what if we... Get rid of that. In fact, why don't we just get rid of that entirely? Do that. Nope. Yeah. Sort of. What if we add this P right here? It's about there. So what we'll do is we'll merge those two together. Then what that will need is just a little bit of love. So something a bit like that. I kind of like that. What happens if we kill that? Oh, no, we don't want to get rid of that. Come on. Really? You gonna do me like that? There we go. If we do that... Oh. Why aren't those two merging? wonder if it's because they're not quite. Nope. Well, we could just try and recreate the curve again. J. We're slightly diving into the realm of oiled up raccoon again, but no, I think I can live with it. I think I can live with it. Man, this tune is fucking bouncing, man. Stranger, Sri Juvenile. Come on, load, you bastard. Oh man, I haven't got any water. BRB. Right. So I've just had a suggestion on Instagram that I'm a part of a. I say I'm part of. Like I've been invited to a group chat with a bunch of really talented artists. What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, so I just had a suggestion from a bunch of my colleagues. Is this still? Ah, these are expanded shapes. Fuck, what was the name of the font of this? I'm gonna take too long for me to remember it or find it. So we're gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna make. Ah, fucking behave yourself. Uh, 5A. Yep, good. Right, what we're going to try and do is we'll try and find the original font. It's not Myriad Pro. Right. Trash. Whoops. Trash. And James. I tell you what, first of all, let's get rid of that. Because what we want to do is we actually just want to, yeah. Trash. And James. Let's turn up the music. No, let's. Please tell me it's on this list. Nope. 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 Ah! Fuck off. Fun, but no. No, 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 no. There's no recently used, show favorites. Recently added? No. Select text. Quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Emoji, no, no, no. F. Something's telling me that it was at the bottom of the list. That's kind of fun. So now we're just going through a bunch of fonts. Just seeing if anything sticks. Oh, damn it. We were so close with that. That's it. I hate that A, though. Could change it. Whoa, definitely not. What happens if we do that? Show card Gothic. So we'll put that one there. In fact, we'll move that to reference. Yeah, then we'll object, expand. Yup. Can we just... Yes! Sort of. Sort of. Nope. And then let's turn down the stroke. It's, yeah, it's sort of be about there. That's too much still. I kind of like this a little bit. Think I'd prefer TPJ better, but let's roll with it. See what happens. Where's the thing that says path? It's not split into grid. What happens if you split it into a grid? Definitely not that. They used to be, or was it here? Motherfucker, it was there. Let's try this again. Reference. Oh my god. Reference. Okay. 5A. That's right. Right. Let's try doing all the fancy shit to it before make with warp. The other way. Bend. Let's do it minus. What in the fuck is going on here? Make this a bit larger. Or high TPJ, stick that on top. Let's make that white, but then we'll switch it. Just so we can see what's going on. Do. Whoa! Yep. Sort of the right size. Make with warp. Arc lower? Nope. Arc upper. Nope. Whoa. Shit got freaky right there. Nah. We could try something where we put trash Panda James, but I think that's gonna look a little bit, well, trash, no pun intended. Hmm. Hmm. Nah. Actually, let's keep it there. And we'll add it just so we could say that we added it. Because we tried something new. Nah, I hate that. Pretty much. But we'll keep it for the sake of saying we tried. This takes ages to fucking get started. Anyway, but yeah. Well, look, it's been an hour now, so now's probably a good time to stop the stream. But I'm still majorly inclined on this one. I tell you what. Fuck. Did I? Bollocks! I didn't keep this version here. Fuck. Well, what I can do if the client really liked it this way, that way, then I can just go back to the I can screenshot the original photo and put it back in. Do I want to do it now? Not particularly, but what we'll do is we'll. L. Whoa. That was actually really good where it was. Hang on. Object path simplify. Yith. Yith. I like that a lot. Tell you what, let's do that.
We'll keep those for now. I might lose them. Might keep them. Keep them for now. We'll keep them in this version. At least in here, we've kind of got a bit of... I'm not saying we're going to submit a bit with both, because that doesn't... Having both doesn't make sense. In fact, do you know what? For the sake of argument, let's kill these. So in this one, at least there's a little bit of continuity. So if we wanted to just go ahead and submit right now, we could... I don't think we want to do this. Yeah, I didn't think I wanted to. Actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, that's okay. All right, and then we'll do the same with this one. So at least now there's a little bit of continuity in the style. A bit more. All right, we're going to finish it up there, guys. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for keeping me company. If you like what you saw, give me a follow, because you can see more of it then. But yeah, I'm going to take my leave, and I'm going to wish you all a happy Thursday, whatever. I'll be striving to stream this coming Saturday, sometime in the afternoon GMT. So hopefully see you guys there. Take care.